Oh.
Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. And I'm live today. This is Stephen the Medium, and I have this handsome co-host with me.
That would be me. Coach Elex is in the house.
Coach Helix is here, and Mark is in the studio producing. And for everybody or anybody who usually comes on Facebook Live, today has just been a really, really hectic day, so I just didn't get an opportunity to get to my computer to get it up quick enough to get the live going. So the Facebook Live, that is. But I did share the stream, so if you go to Stephen the Medium, you can, on Facebook, you can watch and listen to the show, which is a great thing. And before I forget, Elix, and ask you how things are going, next Wednesday, do not miss the show, because Elix and I are going to be in the studio celebrating the 4th year of Through the Static. It is July 25th that I started the show of 2018, and it is 4 years. So next Wednesday we will celebrate. And our good friend Mark, who does Mark's Jukebox prior to my show, 3 to 5, he just celebrated his 4th year. So it's all great. So Elix, what's going on with you?
And I think that I cannot believe that it has been 4 years. That to me is unbelievable.
No, especially, Elix, before I started the show, a couple of years prior, well, maybe a year prior, if anyone ever said to me, you're going to have your own radio show, I would laugh and think, that's impossible. I don't know anything about radio. And yet, 4 years later, I'm here. You've got your own show, so look what happens. You never know.
You never know, and that's exactly because that's what you inspire me. You created the opportunity, and if not for you, I wouldn't have my own show.
Wow,
gracias. And I'm turning mine. I just celebrated, or I'm celebrating
in August, right?
In August. How many years? Is it 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think I'm 2 behind you. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it is 2.
Yeah. I know I have a big celebration coming up, so stay tuned.
Well, congratulations to all of us, you, me, and Mark, for having our shows. Last week we couldn't be here because I had a wake to go to in Rhode Island. And, it stinks when, friends that you grow up with. I've known this particular person since the 80s, and that her mom died. So that it just stinks. And I knew her mom very well. The one thing with gay guys, right, with friends that are girls, is that we just usually get very close and just very have a great relationships with the moms, right? It's just the way it is. And I used to wait for Jackie to get ready, and I was always sitting with Jackie's mom. So she died, and it's just very, very sad. But I'm so glad that Elix, you and I both went to go and show our respect for Jackie's mom.
Yeah, and Jackie, we're very, very sorry for your loss, and we hold you and your family, of course, in light and prayer during this difficult time.
I love that, Elix. And I got to see Jackie is the youngest of 4 girls, so the next oldest used to was also in the house, living in the house, because we were kids, and so I used to get to see her a lot. The other 2 sisters, I think, were already out of the house at that point. So I know them, but I never really got to see them a lot. So it was great. So, but we had were you gonna say something, Elix?
No, I was just gonna say, you said, as a gay guy, you always develop great relationships with the mom. I was like, I had great relationships with all the dads. Just saying.
Elix, that would be a whole nother show, right? So
exactly, but I needed to make sure that I made that clarification. Just saying.
Yeah, and if if Phil Donahue was still around, maybe we could have got you on there, or Oprah,
I'm still hoping for Oprah, not for for Phil Donahue, but Oprah for sure.
Well, I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Elix and I are having a great Wednesday. And here's a little Stephen story. Everyone is like clapping right now. Oh my God, a Stephen story. Everyone loves Stephen stories.
Yeah.
So, Elix.
I don't know. What's
the
story? I can't wait to. Again, as always, I have no idea where you're gonna go, so I'm anxiously awaiting the details of these stories.
You were there for the Stephen story.
Oh,
So
I'm
how
sure.
you like that?
Well, I'm always there for the Stephen stories. So yeah.
So
let's
yesterday, the two of us, me and Elix, because we do everything together, we switched doctors. The doctor that when we moved to the Cape, obviously we had to get a new doctor. Big X. Neither one of us liked this doctor, so we got rid of him, and we found another doctor through a referral, and this doctor is fabulous. So we went there yesterday. The office is fabulous too. All the ladies working there were just amazing. Just so friendly and talkative and stuff. So both of us have back-to-back appointments. Elix is at 3, mine's at 3:15, and it was pretty much on time. And Elix goes in first, and then I'm waiting, and then like really quickly after that, one of the I guess the nurses brings me in to another room. So because we're in separate rooms, and she takes my vitals. And she's getting ready. Her name was Amanda. She's getting ready to leave and wait for the doctor to come in and says, just hang tight. He'll be in. And as she's walking out, I see a little boy, like following her, in spirit, mind you. So I looked and said, I know I just saw this little boy. Well, he entertained me. I told Elix, we went to dinner after that, and I was telling Elix and sharing Elix the story about this little boy. I didn't look at my phone. Like when you're waiting for the doctor, of course you have your phone on you, so you're looking at your phone. I didn't look at it at all because this little boy was entertaining me so much. He was having the best time in coming into. He was surprised at first that I could see him and hear him, but then he kept going back and forth into my room. And the cool thing was, and I've never seen this in spirit. I was telling Elix also, right, Elix, that he said to me, "Look, watch me," and he went right through the door and then came back through the door. And I know spirit can do that because they're energy, right? But I never seen a spirit look at me and say, "Look what I can do." And the wild thing is, at one point, Elix was in a room next to me. And at one point, how for a second or so, maybe everyone, out in the front lobby, it just goes quiet for a second. I actually could tune in and hear Elix's voice talking to the doctor. And when I heard, I just was hoping I could hear, but I couldn't. The little boy just went right through into the other room, and I told Elix he was like with you too. He was making sure you were okay. So we leave, finish our appointments. We're still in the doctor's office, getting our next appointments and paying, whatever the case may be. And there's Elix, about 4 women in the office area.
Yes.
And Amanda, who brought me in, is in the lobby. In the office area. We're in the lobby. And so I pulled my mask down and I said, before I leave, I just have to tell you guys something. I said, I'm a medium, and I said, there's a little boy, Amanda, that keeps following you. When you came in and left at my little room, he followed you. She, like all the other women, looked and smiled and said, Amanda is a medium. And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh my God, you're a medium? And then another woman sitting there said she was, do you remember what she said she was? It wasn't intuitive. She was something like that. Well, it was just an incredible office filled with people connected to spirit. And I said, Amanda, you're a medium? And she said, yes. And she said, I know who the little boy is. And I said, who? And, we're all just paying attention. And she said, a long time ago, my grandfather, I think she said both grandfathers drove trucks. And I think I heard P-Town. But the grandfather was driving a truck, and somehow, some way, a little boy, tragically, I don't know what the circumstances were, but the grandfather ran this little boy over and he died. That's what she told us.
It was an accident, yes.
It was, right. It was.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, that's the little boy I'm seeing. And I said to her, who's William? And it was like, Elix, was that wild?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
I'm like, who's William? And she, Amanda looks at me and says, my grandfather's last name is Williams. The little boy actually just gave me William. It was pretty amazing, and just a validation that this little boy was just hanging around Amanda. Amanda's connected to her grandfather, obviously, because he accidentally, tragically again, killed this little boy, and it seemed like it was a long time ago, but That's just what you get. Elix, you're the lucky one that gets to experience this all with me.
But that actually is a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable, and that would you are unpredictable with or without spirit. You add the spirit element to it and forget about it.
Yeah,
It becomes a lot of unexpected fun. I guess that's the best way I can describe it.
Well, it's not uncommon for me to be someplace and read people. It's just the way it is, right? I mean, they come, I do it, and in this particular case, it was a great validation, and I know Amanda, at least like expression wise, that she seemed very touched by it, as well as the other ladies did too.
Yeah, and again, you do this because this is a calling, and you know that as a calling, you're doing what you are called to do. So, right. There you go.
Well, just a couple months ago, I went to the dentist the first time, and I read the women there. So, if I'm heading towards you...
That's what? Another story. Steven goes to the dentist. 2 hours later, he's still at the dentist. And I'm like, I just went to the dentist, and I was in and out within 30 minutes. Steven, 2 hours, and he's still there. What's going on? Oh, well... He has this ability to chat and talk and learn about everything within a few minutes. Just saying.
Well, then you tie in or throw in spirit, and look what happened. So, all right, listen, I cannot believe the first quarter of this show is done. So 508-222-1320 is the number if you'd like to call and get a reading. And why wouldn't you? It's free, and I am fantastic. So we'll be right back. It's gonna take a lot of love. Welcome to the Static. This is Steven the Medium. I'm with my handsome co-host,
Coach Elix.
Say your name. Say your name.
Coach Elix
Call me
is
by
in the house.
name. Listen, I have a huge announcement to make that I don't know what's wrong with the two of us, honestly. But everything I said about...
What do you mean the two of us?
Well, you went right along with me. So let me go quickly so I can get to the calls. But the celebration is not next week because Elix is not going to be here. He's going to be away on business. So 2 weeks from today, we will be in the studio and doing the celebration. So just wanted to make sure that was clear. But Elix, you went right along with me. Hello? I don't know where Elix went.
No, I'm here. It didn't click until after the fact. Like, wait a minute, I'm not going to be here. I'm away.
Me too.
So
me too. But you know what? You know what I can do right now? I can go to the first caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I love this energy. Who is this?
This is Megan. Am I really talking to you?
Listen. Yeah. I mean, do you have the right number?
Oh my gosh, Steven, this is Megan and Manny in Long Island.
Megan!
Right now.
Oh my God! Wow. I did. You know what, Megan? When we're doing this radio show, voices with the headphones sound like just I can't tell who's who. But now I know Megan and Manny. So Elix and I have known Megan and Manny. We met Manny first, and then Megan from the Ritz, and they're just like part of our family. So Megan, I'm so glad you're here, and let me just tune in if you're good with that.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I could just jump and just touch the sky. I'm so happy right now. Thank you. Yes, I can't wait.
Well, Megan, let me tell you too that before we finish the call, if you can condense it, you've got to tell, because you haven't even told me what that experience was, because you had some kind of spirit experience, right?
I did a little bit of a experience. Yes.
Well, listen. Yeah, it's up to you whether you want to say it or not. But let me tune in because Megan is like crazy connected. So, Megan, you know. Usually Manny's side that comes through, but grandmother on your right is passed away?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So she's just letting you know that she is stepping forward. She keeps talking about the two boys. Now, I mean, I know you have two boys who are adorable, but your grandmother just keeps giving a reference to the two boys, and she keeps also talking about Cable. Cable? Did you guys do something or have issues or something's going on with TV or cable or something with cables?
No.
So Megan, just make sure you hang on to it, keep it with you. It could be the word cable, meaning that, you know, somebody is doing something, you know, whether it's outside, whether it's inside to fix something, but
okay.
You know, I never heard that word cable, so just also keep that with you. And who's that? The A name? Why do I keep getting A? I don't know if this is Ann or it sounds like who's either living across that's connected to you with the A name?
A name. I mean, the only thing A related is my grandmother's maiden name, which is Alamonte.
Oh, that's what it is. That's Mom's mom?
Right. So Mom's mom, like my great grandmother's last name was Alamonte. I don't know if that's...
I love that. I love that, and I love that it's a way that you're also making that your great-grandmother is letting you know that she's also stepping forward. But she just yelled that you know exactly what she's talking about with the cable. I don't know if somebody at some point years ago worked for like a cable company, or there's something with cables like an alarm system. There is something with that your great-grandmother and grandmother keep saying that you know. So make sure you just hang on to it, keep it with you. You know, Megan, how this works too, this could be, because your parents are in Florida, right?
Yes.
So it could be that they're doing something like with an alarm or there was an issue with, but there is something with cable. So just also make sure you keep it with you. I love the fact though that your great grandmother is also letting you know that she's stepping forward, and just also just giving that reference, Megan, that what you've got, like your connection to spirit is so tied to that side, and it's always handed down. So it's just a great Bob. Who's Bob? Barbara? Megan, did you drink before you call me?
I mean, I have an Aunt Barbara. That's about it.
Yeah, well, listen, are you dissing her? Is she still here?
Yes, she's living. Yes.
Got it. Just make sure you know that your loved ones in spirit, they will validate people that are living, especially when it's family members. So, I mean, whoever Bob's side is, whether it's mom's side or dad's side, they're just giving that as a really nice validation. There's also a woman that, like, with a flowing dress that's around you. I don't know who this is, but there's a lady, and she's got like it looks like it's like wind in her dress, like it's blowing. So just also make sure you keep it with you. And she keeps also talking about the G name. Who's the G? Not J, but G. Somebody connected to you or Manny? G? I just keep it with you, Megan. I don't know again if it's someone living or someone passed, but it's somebody connected also there. And your grandmother's great grandmother and grandmother also keep talking about the shoes or the feet. I don't know if you went shopping for shoes for you, for the boys. There's something to do with someone's foot or Manny's foot. I don't know. So it almost feels like something. I almost need a shoe, like a special shoe, because my foot is hurting. So it also could be somebody in spirit that maybe someone had a foot issue or leg issue. So just
I just recently bought. Yeah, I'll keep it with me. But the shoes, I just recently bought the kids matching shoes. They were really cute.
I love, as random as that is, it's just a really great way to let you know. And these are always can be double, triple, quadruple validations. It's just all about how spirit can sort of concoct things. And I keep seeing a hammer. Someone is doing something with the hammer or nails, or is about to, or just did. Either putting something together or fixing something, but I can actually hear the hammer and the nails banging. So
yes, we were doing work to the house, so that's very accurate. It's spot on. Steve, I have to tell you something really funny.
Sure.
So about the dress, with the woman standing with the dress, I don't know what that woman looks like, but so speaking of being spiritual and connected, I had a very dear friend of mine passed away 2 years ago, and I think you are aware of this because you remember me speaking to you about it probably some time ago, but I pictured her the other night literally in this flowing dress, so it's unbelievable.
What?
Saying that to me. I swear to God. It's crazy because I said this to a friend. I only told one person. I'm like, my friend was wearing this flowy dress, and they're like, what, she looked like an angel? I'm like, yes. And it was just this beautiful flowy dress. It's crazy. And it was
oh my God, cute. Megan, that is so wild that she just showed me standing next to that she's standing right next to you with this flowing dress. It looked like a fan was on her. Her dress was just beautiful and flowing. Yeah, so wow, Megan, cool. wow. Is this your friend? This is your friend that when I've done a reading with you, she's come through, right? Yes. Yeah. She's made some amazing validations too, Megan. But the fact that you didn't tell anybody but one person about the dress and the flowing dress, Megan, that's what a beautiful, not only such a beautiful connection that you have, but what a beautiful validation from her that she's giving you.
Yes, I love that.
I love that. And the last reading I had with you, I told you that just watch how these things just keep getting better and better and better with your connection. And clearly, you having this vision of her with this dress on is just exactly what Spirit told me to tell you, that it's just going to get better and better and better and more in tuned and more in tuned. And it's all up to you, Megan, depending on how much you want this, how much you want to focus on this, and where this goes. I think that's such a fantastic place to be.
Yes, and listen, if you have a moment, and I know probably there's many other callers who want to speak to you, and I'm so grateful to be on the phone with you and Elix. But I just want to share briefly, if I can condense that very quick story about what happened spiritually, if you would like me to share.
Yeah, I have 1 minute before a break, so shoot.
Okay. Very quickly, in the middle of the night, I actually had been awoken, and I couldn't explain, you wake up in the middle of the night, but this was like a very strong, I woke up and I felt like someone was there trying to tell me something, nothing scary, but just definitely like, hey, wake up, Megan, trying to talk to you, Megan, and I said, okay, so I tried to just shake it off and try to go back to sleep, because I was just ready to go back to bed. So probably an hour later, I shut my eyes and I get this vision of a very beautiful woman. She was beautiful. She was young and I would say 30s. And then the next vision she gave me was holding these toy tigers, almost like children little figurine tigers. And then the next vision she gave me was she was holding a W. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I gotta go to bed. This is crazy. What is going on? So the next day, I know, it's I don't even know how to. So I don't know if anything's connecting or resonating when I tell you the story, but it was confirmed the next day. This gentleman who was working on the house, which is funny you say the hammer. So there was a 2-day job that needed to be done on our house, and the gentleman, I don't know what told me to tell him this, but I was like, I'm very spiritual, and I was telling him all these things, and he's from Ireland, and that he goes, we were talking about cancer and being sick and being healthy, and he basically said that he lost his mother, God rest her soul, at a very young age when he was only 2 years old. And I said, my goodness, I said, I'm so sorry. So I felt as if it was his mom visiting me. And then I asked him, I said, do you like tigers? And he's like, but I love tigers. In his accent, he goes, I love all life, I love tigers. And I'm like, oh my God, I just put my hands over my mouth and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like,
Megan, that's a highlight. It's because I got to go, because I got to take a break. But I will tell you something. I love that you shared that story for people listening, because it just goes to show you the people that are very, very connected, that if you really just trust yourself, look at that validation you got. So, Megan, we love you. Give Manny a big hug and kiss and the boys. And I'm sure we'll talk to you soon. And I'm going to leave you with lots of love. And we have to take a break, so we will be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, your host, and my co-host, Coach Elix, is here with me. And let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Hi, this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys today?
We're good, Carrie. So let me, Carrie, there's a lot of people here for you. There's a mother energy, but it doesn't feel like your mom is here, right?
Yes, she is.
It feels like, because I felt like a grandmother energy stepping forward, another grandmother, but she keeps showing me like I can't tell if this is. Did you just go to a birthday party? Or is there one coming up?
No.
The reason why I'm asking, go ahead, Carrie.
Like a few weeks back, like June, but why are you asking?
The reason why I keep seeing like a pool. Like, do you have a pool? Somebody have a pool? Why do I keep seeing your grandmother show me like someone, like, it looks like a little boy in a pool?
I have a pool, yeah.
Oh, so maybe, do you have two kids?
I do, yeah.
So I know I'm with you and it's grandma. So just make sure you know, in a boy, right?
Yeah, I have two boys, yep.
Got it. Just know how cool is this, Carrie, that your grandmother is starting this off. But this is, you think, are both your grandmothers crossed?
They are, yep.
Because your father's mother just said, Carrie thinks it's the other grandmother, but tell her it's me. I don't know if that's true or not, but your dad's mother is just saying, it's me too. And they're just making sure you know that they're watching the two kids, and you're just like the previous caller. There's a really strong A name, Anthony. You know what, Carrie? It feels like a middle name. Like, you're not Carrie Ann?
I am Carrie Ann, yes.
Oh, you are.
I am, yeah.
So, your grandmother just pointed at you, and I'm like, well, I'm just let me just take a shot. So I love that grandma's giving that as a validation. Oh, wait a minute. There's also a little boy, another boy in spirit. Someone lost a baby. Baby's in spirit. He's jumping. Like, I don't know if this was somebody, you or somebody connected to you that lost a child, like a miscarriage or so, or lost a son. But there's another boy here jumping, like really, really. No, he keeps pulling on your sleeve, so it's got to be someone really close to you, Carrie. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's also. I know this may. There's a little dog. You have a dog?
I have dogs, yeah.
But there's B name or breed. I keep hearing B, like, and I don't know if this is a long time ago, if this is current, but there's a brownie or Bowser or Bria. You don't remember an animal that's a B name?
We had Brandy was my first dog.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So Brandy's here. Wow.
Brandy.
And I what was that, Carrie?
No, I was just saying that was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of cool thing is that in spirit there's no sense of time, so they just come through like it's a second ago, like you just had Brandy. So, but I love Brandy wants to like I can envision where your feet are, and Brandy just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. In eight, what is this? In H, your grandmother's just said an H place, like Haiti. What is doesn't have to be Haiti. There's a place that's an H name. Your grandmothers keep saying, like Hawaii. Did you ever go to Hawaii?
No.
What did somebody connected to you go to? Like, why do I keep getting like your grandmother saying it's not a person's name, it's a place like Honolulu, or I know I just said Haiti, but Carrie, keep that letter with a place. It could be another city, it could be another town. I don't know what this is. No, it isn't. It's an island. So you guys, like, there's not like somebody connected to you that either like recently or is going to an island.
No.
All right, make sure you keep it with you, Carrie. And you don't know anybody. You don't know anybody that went to did something. Oh, that's what it is. Somebody medically goes to a place to work for weeks or so, or someone goes to build houses, and they saying your grandmother's saying you know that.
Yeah. My mother-in-law would go to Haiti on medical missions. Yeah.
What? Oh my God! This is your mother-in-law that did?
My mother-in-law. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! But is she here?
No, she's passed.
Oh my God! No wonder why she's. Wow, Carrie, how cool is it that it's your mother? Your mother just gave you a big hug. I swear, I thought I heard Haiti. Carrie, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for calling and lots of love to you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Carrie. Bye bye. If there's another caller, I will do that quickly. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
I love that.
Mary.
Hello. Who is this?
Mary.
Mary, how are you, Mary?
I'm good.
Well, Mary, after Carrie's reading, I got to raise the bar. I got to keep yours just as good, right?
That's right.
So Mary, quite contrary. I got to Mary, dad energy. Dad, is your dad still here?
No, he passed away 30 years ago.
Oh my God! And guess what? He's the first to step forward.
Okay.
And just wants to make sure you know, Mary. He keeps giving me a D name, like Dan or David or Donna or no D connected to you that you know of.
Actually, I'm with my sister right now, and it's Darlene.
Oh my God, Mary! Oh my God! So your dad's giving a validation for your sister who you're with right now, Darlene.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? So hi, Darlene. I love that. I love that your dad knows that you two are together. Do you have a sibling in spirit?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
5 of them. No.
But I was just going to say, there's a brother that's stepping forward. And did you say you have 6 siblings in spirit?
Actually, 7 siblings in spirit.
Wow, Mary, you sound so young to have all these siblings in spirit. But I got to tell you, you have at least one brother, right, in spirit?
Yes.
Because all of them are just giving such they're screaming and laughing and validating. Mary? Are you from or is any family from Massachusetts?
Nope.
Was there somebody in Mass at some point connected to you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so make sure you keep it with you. It just, you know why I'm asking that? Unless there's a place that connects to you or Darlene or at some point with the family that's South something, because they showed me South Boston, which means that the South has to be connected to you somehow or some way, and maybe it's like a street, a town, I don't know, but just a South is in it. So just make sure you keep it with you. Is your mom also crossed?
My mother passed away.
Your mother just said 12. What's in December?
My twin's birthday.
You say your twin's birthday?
Yep, I have twins.
I love that, Mary, and I love that your mom is giving that also as a validation. But I got to tell you, in addition to December, there's also someone's birthday, like right near the 12th. 12th of a month. I don't know which month it is, but...
That's my twins' birthday.
What is their birthday?
December 12th.
Oh my God. I love this. Spirit just as crazy today, Mary. I love that your mother was like, well, she's not satisfied with just the month. Let's just go to the particular day. So for you and someone had, my throat is restricting. I don't know if it's someone current that has COPD or somebody who passed, Mary, but it feels like COPD or some, like my throat is constricting. Throat cancer, lung cancer, something's going on.
We have 11 sisters out of 12 with cancer.
Mary, 11 sisters out of 12 that what?
We have 11 sisters out of 12 with cancer. My sister Darlene is a musician.
Oh my God, Mary, I'm so sorry, and so sorry for Darlene. And I will tell, if Darlene can hear me, just make sure Darlene knows that I'm asking all the angels to send her just white light and healing as much as they can. You know, Mary, that was just a way that, it's not the best way, but, you know, Spirit, all they want is, because, you know, on the radio, I don't have a lot of time to do readings, right, with a lot of, I don't have a lot of time to keep going, so Spirit just wants to give things that are very, very specific and particular to your family, to say it's all of us. And I got to tell you, Mary, for you and Darlene, your family is around you it's like a chain of a prayer chain of just with you guys and how much they love you. And I hate to do this, but the break's gonna come and we're gonna get interrupted. So Mary, thank you so much for letting me do this.
Awesome to hear.
Lots of love to you, Mary. Okay, and tell Darlene, give her a big hug.
Okay.
So we will be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, your host, and I'm going to go right to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi. Oh my God. Hi, this is Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. How are you?
Good. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm so nervous and excited.
Lindsay, don't make me laugh. I got to focus here. That was the best statement I've ever heard, Lindsay. So let me get focused here. Oh my God, Lindsay, you are wildly connected. Do you know you're really connected to spirit?
I've heard that before and I feel it, but I have some trouble interpreting a lot of
let me tell you something then. You know what? You may have trouble now or feel that way, but things are going to change. So that's, I love this. I love how connected you are. Lindsay, where's the healthcare nurse come in?
Yeah, I'm going to school for nursing and I'm working at 2 different hospitals right now.
Oh my God, Lindsay. I love this. I love that everybody in spirit's just like so excited and so proud of just like what you're doing and where you're going. I will tell you, Lindsay, that, this is really cool though. Do you have a grandmother who's still here?
I have a grandfather who's still here.
Okay, so I wasn't sure which one. I knew there was a grandparent still here, but I'll tell you, there's grandmothers, but for you, grandmothers and great-grandmothers, which are all around you and just guiding you and watching you. And who's Mike? Michael?
My Uncle Mike, and I also have a friend that committed suicide this year named Mike.
Oh my God! So wait a minute, is Uncle Mike here or in spirit?
Uncle Mike is alive.
Oh, so oh my God, this is your friend. Because I knew the Mike was Michael Mike. Oh my God, he is screaming, Lindsay, like he's screaming your name, Lindsay. He's so excited to be around you. He just said, Stephen, you're talking to the best soul in the whole world, the most compassionate, empathetic person you will ever meet. And he said, I push through everybody that wants to talk to this sweet girl, Lindsay, to let her know, Lindsay, you've got a guardian angel with this. I don't know if you were close to him or if he was just a mutual friend, but Michael is your go-to guy.
I talk to him a lot.
He loves you. He just said he said, and he's in tears. I'm like, why are you in tears? He said, because I get to watch this life that Lindsay's got in front of her, and it just gets Stephen, because Lindsay, they can see the future, and I mean, we can't, but they can. And he just looks directly at me and said, Stephen, you don't understand. Lindsay's life just gets better and better and better. It just keeps exploding. He's like, he said, I love that you told her how connected she is, because she was tapped before she came here, and she's a very, very unique soul here. Lindsay, wow. And anytime, keep this with you, Lindsay. I know that you've got 3 other grandparents and people that are in spirit, but I'm telling you, Lindsay, if there's times that you're on the fence of a decision, or you just need some guidance, or you need a sign, go to Michael and just say, Michael, give me a sign. Tell my grandparents to give me a sign. It's pretty wild. And Michael just said, I cover this girl with birds and wings. You were connected to wings, birds, butterflies, dragonflies.
I feel really connected to butterflies. I see them a lot.
Wow.
They come out of nowhere and practically fly into my face at really monumental times. And I had a sound bath recently where I had a vision. I was being lifted up into the sky and I had wings on.
Oh my God. Lindsay, can you believe that that's what your loved ones in spirit are validating along with the angels? And that's why I said you're so connected to anything with wings. The fact that you had that, first of all, I hope you get the fact that what you just said to me, that doesn't happen to like the normal person, Lindsay. So you were really, really, really connected, which I love. And the fact that you were also connected to these wings, that doesn't surprise me too, because when Michael said you were tapped coming here, it just means that we all come down in a cluster of souls, and sometimes a soul is popped out of this cluster for a second, and they're tapped. They're given this ability or this gift. And the coolest thing, what Michael just said, he's whispered into my ear and says, Stephen, the greatest thing about Lindsay is that most of these gifts that she's got, she doesn't know yet. They're going to unveil themselves as she keeps moving forward. Oh my God, Lindsay, I get energy through my entire body with you. It's like goose pimples. Wow. And I hate that I gotta finish this that because of timing. So Lindsay, thank you so much for letting me do this. And remember too that you can go on my Facebook page, and if you're not on Facebook, you can go on to WARA and listen back to this recording.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Oh my God, Lindsay, I'm not even plugging myself. I also have a podcast. You can go to any podcast and listen to it too. But thank you. You were meant to call today, and I love that I got to share your loved ones. So lots of love to you, Lindsay.
Thank you. This is so special, Stephen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, Lindsay. You know what? I think I have time for one more caller. So let me go if there is a caller. If there is a caller. Of course there's a caller, right? Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Kate.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good too. I'm so excited to get to talk to you too. Kate, who's the Al?
No, Al.
Ian, Al, Anthony.
There was an aunt.
Who was the aunt?
Oh no, and Anne.
No, when I heard Kate, there was a TV show a long time ago called Kate and Allie. And I don't remember who was on it. I don't know. Spirit just showed me that, which means that they're giving a reference to you with an A name. I don't know if this is like a middle name, but there's a really strong like Ann or Alan, or there's a really strong A name connected to you. Nothing you know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. My mom's name
is what? You went out on me, Kate. Your mom's name is what?
Oh, Ann. A-N-N.
Oh, I love that. But your mom is here?
My mom is here, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So know that right away your loved ones are giving a validation to, oh my God, Grandpa on your mother's, your grandfather on your mother's side is crossed?
My what? What'd you say?
Your grandfather, maternal grandfather?
Yes. Yes, he's crossed.
He's the one that I just said, who's giving me, like, Ian? And it was him that stepped forward to say, it's me. You've got more than one grandparent, though, around you, just making sure that they're so proud of you and watching. Kate, who painted or writes?
No one.
Did you ever, like blog or do diaries or something like that?
No. I don't.
So someone I can't tell, because your loved ones in spirit keep showing me someone, and I can't tell whether it's painting or writing. You know, it could be someone just painted something.
Okay.
Just make sure you keep it with you, and also Kate, the T name, like Teresa or Tom, Terry. There's a really really strong T name, either living or crossed. So make sure also you keep that with you.
Okay.
Kate, did anybody connected to you, either living or crossed? Was somebody liked golf, like golfing or going to golf?
Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of men in my life that golf, but no one I can go pinpoint to.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is because a lot of times when it's the only letter they do this to me, but when they give me a T, I always ask that because that's also my reference for golfing. So I wanted to throw it out there, okay. And just make sure you keep it with you. You also got a 12 connection too. You've got something either in December connected to you, like a birthday or an anniversary, or
yeah, there's people in my family with a birthday in December.
Or I was going to say, or it's the 12th of a month, and also the chain, the pendant or the chain. Was somebody connected to you, Kate, that was cremated?
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was my dad.
Oh my God! So your dad just stepped forward and said, "There's no way this reading could end without Kate knowing I'm here." Because I just said, "Why are you showing me the chain?" And it looked like a little container where you would put ashes in. Why did your father show me the boat, like the boat or water?
I don't know.
You guys,
anything help with the water?
There was never, Kate, any conversation about doing something on the water or on the beach, or like is his ashes like all still in one place?
No, I spread them in the water.
Oh my God, Kate. That's what it is. Know that your dad knows that you did that. That's what he's giving that it's a validation. I love that.
Yeah.
And he just said that you being there, he wants to make sure when you did it that he was right by your side. He just said to me, I could never have asked for a more amazing, beautiful daughter in my life, and how much he loves you and hugs you and just gives you roses. But I feel like roses, there's either a rose name connected to you or something with roses. Either someone took a rose from a service, but your father just said that too. So, and I hate this, Kate, that I gotta go because the show's gonna end. So, thanks, lots of love to you, Kate.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
You know, I hate that I get, have to end the show, or the show's going to end for me. So thank you, everybody that called. I love doing this. And
I'm back.
Okay, so Elix, tell everybody how they can find you.
At Coach Elix. And Friday, tomorrow, I have a great show with a special guest, Dr. Charles Daniel, Keen for Therapy. Oh, Therapy for Kings, sorry.
I love that. So, also, if you're interested in a reading, if you're interested in a whisper and a note, you can find all that information on my website, Stephen the Medium. And do not forget, 2 weeks from yesterday, the 26th, I will be back in P-Town at the Water's Edge with the again, a premiere of Lady of the Dunes, and it's probably the last showing before it goes to distribution, wherever that may be. So if you're local, come see me. We're gonna have a great time, Elix, right?
And meet us. Yes, we love to see you.
Exactly. So so we'll be back Friday's show at 1 o'clock, and I will be back next Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Thank you, Mark, who produces the show and does Mark's Jukebox 3 to 5. Check his show out. And I think we're good, right?
I think we are. Awesome.
So everybody have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.